Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Garza, and I am in our EDLD 5318 Instructional Design course. This is my second assignment in which I will be providing information on my course implementation. I will be utilizing Seesaw as my LMS because my district at Idea Public Schools does not have Google Suite or any of the Google Suite apps. Even though Google Classroom would be the most ideal to use, I believe that my blended learning course can be successfully conducted with the use of Seesaw. My classes will consist of two third grade ELA blocks, in which each class consists of about 25 students. And this course will utilize other online tools embedded throughout the Seesaw assignments as well. I will implement the overview instruction or introduction start here module on my section, and will include videos and documents for the course. In order to access the course, the students will be going to their activities tab, and this is where they're going to see the Start Here module or any assignments that have been posted. Because these are third graders, I have decided to schedule my assignments or my activities day by day to prevent them from going ahead and doing things that they're not really ready for, or I have not introduced. So that's why you see only one assignment here that has been assigned for October 2nd. Actually, it should be October 3rd. But on my end, you will see that everything that has been scheduled already for the students, and I will be going over that one module at a time with you. In my personal library, you will see how it is organized into the three modules: the Start Here, Module 1, and Module 2. In the Start Here module, this is where the introduction and course overview will be given to the students that will give information about what is expected, along with an introduction video. Our course objectives and description, along with the course outline, is given with the use of my big, hairy, audacious goal document, in which the students will have access to what we're going to be learning, what we're actually going to be doing in class with our activities, and the assessments that they would possibly receive. Next, after that, I would provide them with the grading rubric and policies, in which how I will be grading their assignments and how grading policies will be shared here as well. In other words, how I would take points off for late assignments and so forth. Next, I would also have a section where supplemental resources. In this section, I would provide videos that shows them how to actually upload and use the Seesaw features in order to turn in their assignments. So there's 5 videos there posted for their reference. After that, they would have a section to introduce themselves, which is technically their first assignment. I did provide them guiding questions here because they are third graders and they do need a lot of guidance in order to complete an assignment. Part of the assignment is also checking to see if they understood how to upload a picture that they take using their camera on their Chromebook. And the last thing on our module is a student lounge or question area. This is where they would provide or put any questions that they might have for the week on here, and they can collaborate with each other, answering each other's questions, and also myself as well included. Next, you will see that I have Module 1. Module 1 is where we will start our informational text genre study. The first assignment will be informational text videos and notes, in which the students will be provided 3 videos on informational fiction and nonfiction texts, and a section to write down any notes that they might have on these 3 videos. The next assignment would be a vocabulary assignment, in which they would have 3 videos, again actually utilizing the vocabulary that we'll be using in informational text. Here at the end on my second page, this is where the assessment or the assignment would be uploaded for them to type on. This third assignment is what they're going to be utilizing for their center rotations in class. Like I said, since this is a blended learning class, the students will be given some time during class to be able to provide and finish their assignment. If not, time will be given to them at home when they take their Chromebooks home. Here, this is where they're going to practice uploading pictures from the internet that they have saved onto their devices, and sort literary informational examples of books that they find, or articles. And then they have to write their information that they have or proof as to why they believed it was literary and why they believed it was informational on the following page. The informational text quiz at the end, this is just simply where I'm going to upload a quizzes quiz that will check for understanding on everything having to do with informational genre, and to check to see if make sure that they understand the difference between fiction and nonfiction text. Following that is module 2, in which the students will be actually diving deep into what text features are. First one, again, like the last one, text features will be given in video form. Here's 3 YouTube videos that touch base on certain types of text features within an informational text. And again, a section has been provided for them for notes, along with an extra section in case they need more. This is done asynchronously as it is assigned to them for homework. Then you have the next one, which is just a reference or resource page for the students, where they will have access to anchor charts that give them examples of each type of text feature that they have. And this would be available for them in order to be able to go back and reference whenever they have the question. The third assignment is what they're going to be doing in their rotation groups, which is a comprehension text where the spaces are blank and they have to label what the text feature is. And this will show me if they understand what the text feature is. The third page will actually ask them to type in here and show me how it helped them understand the text better. And again, we are giving them 20 minutes in class to complete activities, so this will be done asynchronously as they will not have time to finish everything. And finally, on Friday, they will have a quizzes in which they will access the link that has been linked here, and they will take their quizzes at their own pace, and I will be able to access their grades on my quizzes dashboard. Again, this is my overview for the first 3 weeks or the first 3 modules of my course when it comes to my blended learning, a deep dive into informational text using Seesaw as my LMS. Now let me go ahead and show you how students will be accessing the Seesaw ePortfolio themselves. Each student will be given either a QR code or a code in order for them to be able to log on. So this would be posted for them on our board, so that way they can utilize it. I simply just copied that right there. I am going to switch over to another page, simply because if I were to log into Seesaw through this profile, it'll automatically log me into my teacher one. So I have this one open. I'm going to go ahead and click on text code, and I went in as student sign in. Click on go, and I am going to pick your name. Again, this is just for references. I'm going to pretend that I'm Xenia, and I'm going to sign in as Xenia. I can always delete this and redo it later. So here, this is how she or a student will be viewing the assignments. So here, this is the start here. Like I said, only things will be released day by day. And if I wanted to go ahead and add a response, I would click here, and I would be able to either upload a picture, take a photo using my camera that's installed in my Chromebook, draw something, record a video using my Chromebook, provide a link, or take a note. If I wanted to draw a picture, this is how it would work. So the students can actually draw whatever it is that I'm asking them to do. They can upload a picture by clicking on the camera, take a picture with their Chromebook, take a live video, or upload something that has already been saved to their desktop. They can provide text boxes, so on assignments that they have that requires them to type in, they simply click on text and type in whatever it is that they want to write in their notes. They can also video or auto record. If you see, it says start recording in 3, 2, 1. And now my section here is red, and you can see the recording tab is open, and there is a count timer. This means that I'm being currently recorded. So once they're done, they click on done, and they can have a playback. And now my section here is red, and you can see the recording tab is open. So they can decide that they want to delete it or not. delete and start over. So they can always do and redo the assignment as many times as possible before they can actually get it right. If they want to view the instructions, they simply click on view instructions, and anything that I have typed out here for instructions for that activity will pop up. Also, audio recordings that I will be providing them for my auditory listeners or my auditory learners, so to speak, that will be on this section as well, and they can go back to it as many times as they wish. Again, once I click on my journal, I, as a student, can add something if I want to go ahead and collaborate with my class. I found something interesting, or I found something that relates to an activity we're doing. They can add this, and this is kind of like their open feed, so to speak, and mine as well. So that's going to be utilized as part of our e-learning tools as well. And here it shows how many activities I have assigned to me, and if I have any notifications. I do have a ability to message now with my students. So here it says I can't I haven't set up the messaging feature yet, simply because it's new for my students, and I do need to touch base with them to make sure that they understand the rules of how messages are going to be worked here, since they are going to be monitored by myself. But I simply wanted to show you how it would look like on a student's perspective when it comes to signing into the Seesaw class. Going back, this is the journal where everyone can actually post something that they would wish. Of course, everything's monitored by myself. I am going to be a facilitator and a coach throughout this course. I will also be a presenter on Mondays when I give my full lesson in class and upload my instructional videos to my students' portfolios. And this is a section in which I will be uploading the videos. This journal section is where I can upload my own instructional videos for the students to access themselves. Thank you so much for your attention on this, and have a wonderful day.